What's going on, guys? Kivox here and Meekachii. We are doing... What are we doing?
The Newts. We are not really, but I am. And,
well, I'll do my TBR.
Yeah. So we're
my
doing
regular
our
TBR.
August TBR, which...
This is her Newts, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Possibly 10. It all depends on what... We do an unwrapping book. Okay, so let me start off there. Okay, let me explain the rules of this video to you guys. Oh, hold on. Grab that, Meek. Grab that pile. Yeah, grab it. Thank you. I spent 3 years wrapping these.
What is this gonna be by December?
I spent like 3 years wrapping. There was 12 of these. 3 years to wrap all of them this nicely. Look at this. There isn't even... This one has tape. I remember the last one you were like, what'd you do, glue it?
It literally looked like you glued it shut.
I used double-sided tape, all right? I went all out. I went fancy ham on these. There's 5 left. You've done every single one this year.
I have succeeded.
You have succeeded in reading 7 wrapped books that you didn't know what they were, and just, you did it. So good job. Good on you. We're going to leave this unwrapping for the very end.
Because I may change my TBR. If I'm able to substitute one of my TBR books for this book, I may do it, because 11 books is just, with my schedule, is ridiculous.
Also, but the problem is you really want to read all the books that you have.
I do.
So it's like you may not even substitute it and just try to read them all. So basically, for the next 4 weeks, I'm not going to be able to talk to you.
Pretty much.
Is the point. Okay, cool.
No more TV shows.
So
no more YouTube.
We're doing, what are they called?
The Newts.
You want to explain them?
The nastily exhausting wizarding tests. So basically, I want to be a healer. In order to be a healer, I did pass my OWLs when we did the readathon. I think it was in
July?
August? I think it was August.
No, not July. Why did I say July? April. I meant to say April. I think it was April.
Oh my God.
Why would it be August?
I don't know.
What month is it right now, Meek?
August.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
It was April.
So I passed my OWLs to be a healer, and now I want to pass my Newts so I can still be a healer. And in order to do that, I need an E in 5 subjects. Now, to get an E, you have to pass the A challenge and the E challenge. Thank God I don't have anything that I need O's in, because you would have to do all 3. In 5 subjects, I have to read 2 books. And they all have their own prompts. I wrote everything down. Let's go.
And you have a month.
I have 1 month.
All right. Not so bad.
I started 2 of them, so we're off to a good start.
All right,
so first one. To get an E in herbology.
It's herbology?
Herbology.
I'm just kidding. It's herbology. You're right.
You first have to do Mandrake. Quick, put your headphones on, listen to an audiobook. If not, read a book with a green cover. Well, we love audiobooks, and we are reading an audiobook, so I chose Forging Divinity by Andrew Rowe. This is our book club pick, so you don't have much time because it is our pick for August 11th. So you have until next Sunday, the August 11th, if you want to read it.
Just so you guys know, I am also reading this, and I've started it, and I'm really liking it.
It's very heavy on magic systems and very detailed, but they're a pretty good like fantasy series. Like, so this is his first series that he wrote. If you've seen our past videos, we have read the Sufficiently Advanced Magic and On the Shoulders of Titans, which are his other books.
I'm also going to be honest with you, I don't know if he's still writing the series or not.
I don't know.
I don't know if it ended, but
right
I know
now there
are 2 books, and then there's the Karis spin-off book as well. And Karis is a part of this series in some way. We're not sure yet how far, but he's also a part of the other series, the Sufficiently Advanced Magic series. What is it called? There's a
oh yeah.
There's a name for it. I forgot what it is. But anyway.
This is like the Broken Mirrors series.
And then the other one is something else.
Yeah. But yeah, they're pretty good. So if you like heavy magic systems and kind of like just in-depth stories, I think you'd like it a lot. This one is significantly smaller than his other series. Sufficiently smaller. Then I have to get an E in herbology, so then I would have to read a book between 300 250 and 390 pages. And for that, I chose The Disasters by N.K. Jemisin, right? Nope, M.K. England. My bad. I'm thinking of 5th season in my brain. So this I just hear is like a fun sci-fi adventure YA story. Like, it's not like a serious story. Just kind of like, it's probably pretty YA tropey. And
I love the color scheme. The yellow and purple looks awesome.
But basically, I think it's about like misfits that are out in the universe causing havoc. Something along those lines. I'm pretty excited to read it. I hear pretty good stuff. Why are you hiding?
The cringe.
It's cringy already? What if I really like it? Then I need to get an E in Charms. Where's Charms? So to get an A in Charms, I have to read a book that I think has a gorgeous cover. And ever since this book came out, I've like admired this cover for some reason. There's something about it that I just think is awesome. So I want to read We Hunt the Flame by... what's so funny?
Nothing. This is a gorgeous cover?
I think so.
Or is it the inside cover? I thought it was falling out of my hand. I was like, oh no.
I think it's a gorgeous cover.
It is pretty cool.
I don't know. There's something about it. So it's by Hafsa Faisal, I think is how you say her name. I literally know nothing about this book. I'm kind of worried because it does have very mixed reviews. Like, when it first came out, it was super, super hyped and people like went nuts over it. And I'm excited and kind of worried. All I know is it's a fantasy story.
It says dazzling and magical.
That's all
Why do
I
you always
want
have
to
to steal what I was going
I
to
don't
say?
know.
Why do you always have to take my thing?
Let me know down below if you guys have read it and if you liked it. But I've been wanting to read it for quite a while. Well, since it came out, not too long ago. But then I have to read a comic, graphic novel, or manga, or a book under 150 pages. This was actually pretty hard because I don't own many manga because I'm terrible at reading them. And
under 150?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I don't have very many books under 150 pages. This book, however, is not actually out yet. It's an ARC that was sent to me. I think it comes out in September. Maybe. Is this an ARC? No. It's not an ARC. I think I got it a little early, but it may be out now. By Emily Tesh. There is a wild man...
What is it called?
Silver in the Wood. Did I not say it?
No, you didn't.
Oops. It says, there's a wild man who lives in the deep quiet of Green Hollow and he listens to the wood. Tobias, tethered to the forest, does not dwell on his past life, but he lives a perfectly unremarkable existence with his cottage, his cat, and his dryads. When Green Hollow Hall acquires a handsome, intensely curious new owner in Henry Silver, everything changes. Old secrets better left buried are dug up, and Tobias is forced to reckon with his troubled past, both the green magic of the woods and the dark things that rest in its heart. It just sounds like it would be like a cool, like fairy tale-esque adult book.
There are 2 things in this image. Let me know what you guys see. Or technically there's 3 things. You know, it's a tree. That's the one thing. But then what else is it? Let me know down below. Nick, you already know. I already showed you.
Then I need an E in Defense Against the Dark Arts. So the first one I need to get an A in Defense Against the Dark Arts is read a book that's black under the dust jacket. And I chose Undead Girl Gang by I don't know who.
That sounds like a terrible name.
Lily Anderson. I hear it's just like a fun kind of weird story.
This one's definitely black under the dust jacket.
I don't remember even what it's about. I surprisingly don't have a lot of books that I haven't read downstairs that like have
I'm surprised you didn't choose the one that is all black.
That's way too long.
I know.
Way too long. Meet teenage Wiccan Mila Flores, who truly could not care less what you think about her Dark Martins, her attitude, or
Doc Martens.
Doc Martens. What did I say, Dark?
Dark Martens. I was just like, what's a Dark Mark?
Her attitude or her weight, because she knows that no matter what, her BFF Riley is right by her side. So someone dies under suspicious circumstances. She refuses to believe everyone's explanation.
I hate contemporary books.
It's like...
It's contemporary.
It's like not magical, but...
It's not magical at all. It's contemporary.
It just seems like a silly, like, fun story that's good to read during one of these, like, readathons, because readathons
What's a readathon?
I can't talk. Because it's quick and easy to read. And silly. Sometimes I'm just in the mood for something silly.
That's why you love me.
Mm-hmm. We're back, witches.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's what it says.
Oh. Read it.
1 part revenge, 2 parts twisted friendship, and all parts undead glory. Sounds awesome. All right.
Readathon.
Are you never going to let me live that down? I need...
We should come out with one of those. A readathon.
To do an E in defense against this...
Meek, do an E in the...
Defense against the dark arts. Gilderoy's memory charm. Grab a pen. First book that you remembered just now from your TBR. And that was Wicked Fox when I read this because, like, I really wanted to read this for, like, a long time, and it's getting a lot of hype, and I'm kind of nervous because of all the hype. But, yeah. I don't even know I don't remember what it's about, to be honest. I like the cover, though. It's, like, maroon. You don't see a lot of books on that cover.
Because it looks old.
Color. Gu Young. She's a Gumiho, a 9-tailed fox who survives by consuming the energy of men. But she's also half human and has a soft spot for people. So she won't kill indiscriminately. With the help of a shaman, Mi Young only takes the lives of men who have committed terrible crimes. Devouring their life force is a morbid kind of justice, or so she tells herself. But killing men no one would ever miss in bustling modern day Seoul has helped her keep a low profile. I just think it sounds cool. It's like very like, what was it?
Naruto?
Death Note.
Oh.
Kind of like where he was killing off the bad guys to kind of keep a low profile so like no one would catch him. Like it just seemed neat. And I just like the whole like Asian fantasy like 9-tailed fox story and
yeah. 9-tailed foxes have been overdone.
I love it.
There's 9 tails. There's Naruto. There's the 9-tailed fox.
Is there's Inuyasha part of that or no?
Inuyasha is a dog.
Yeah, I know.
Not a fox.
But is that in there or no?
I don't know your question. Is there a 9-tailed fox in the...
Yeah.
I don't know. I never watched the whole thing. That show was terrible.
I've been wanting to read this for a while. It's pretty long, surprisingly. Why are there 10,000 blank pages at the back? There's like a lot of blank pages.
That's for your notes. Wow.
Oh my god.
That's for your notes.
Oh, there's a glossary. That's good to know. 425 pages, though.
There's a glossary of Japanese words.
I think it's Korean.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's definitely Korean.
I thought 9-tailed fox was a Japanese lore.
I don't know. I guess not.
Well, I mean, Naruto is Japanese because it's anime. It's Japanese anime. And he's a 9-tailed. And Pokemon is also 9-tails. That's Japanese.
True.
I'm not being racist.
Then I have to get an E in potions. To get an A, Polyjuice Potion. Read your friend's favorite book. I don't have a lot of friends in real life that read. I just mean in my, like, you know, real life, like, day-to-day. So I went on my Discord and talked to people and asked them what their favorite books were. And someone said this. They were the first to respond, so I chose this book, Pawn of Prophecy by David Eddings. This book, apparently has, like, a huge following, and it has a lot of books, and I just never read it and never really heard about it. And I don't really know what it's about. It's got a super old school cover, though. Look at that cover. Terrible.
It looks terrible.
Long ago, so the storyteller claimed, I can't talk today. The evil god Torek sought dominion and drove men and gods to war. But Belgarath the sorcerer led men to reclaim the orb that protected men of the West. So long as it lay at Riva, the prophecy went, men would be safe. But that was only a story, and Garion did not believe in magic dooms, even though the dark man without a shadow had haunted him for years. Brought up on a quiet farm by his aunt Pole, how could he know that the apostate planned to wake dread Torak, or that he would be led on a quest of unparalleled magic and danger by those he loved? It seemed interesting enough, and it's only like 250 pages, so I figured I would give it a shot.
I like when books have regular people names.
Yeah, no fantasy has that.
No, I mean, like, Sufficiently Advanced Magic does.
True. They have some
They
weird
mix
ones.
it. No, I know, but they mix it together, you
like
know?
Karis
Exactly.
is not...
But then there's other names that are normal, you know, but then they're, like, I like it when it's mixed together. Like, a last name will be a weird name, and then the first name will be normal or whatever. And by normal, I just mean common, you know, like more...
Or American.
More common, yeah.
Well, I guess it's not American. English, you could say. Like...
Common. Just more common. I said what I meant.
True.
Stop trying to change what I said.
True,
I meant common.
True. I'm not thinking right. Okay. So then I also have to read, to get an E in potions, house ingredient, book with a cover in your Hogwarts house color. Which I'm a Ravenclaw, so my main house color is blue. So I chose...
And bronze.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it has little bronzy bits on it.
The Silence of the Girls by Pat Barker.
Oh, there's more here. Look, you can see the bronzy. Maybe it's a little coppery on this, but copper, bronze.
Whatever.
Who knows the difference, really?
It's boring. I've heard this is like basically like a Troy story, and I love...
Oh, that sounds so boring.
I love it.
That sounds so boring.
This book has really good reviews.
Look. It says Troy right there.
The ancient city of Troy has withstood a decade under siege of the powerful Greek army, which continues to wage bloody war over a stolen woman, Helen. In the Greek camp, another woman...
None of these books have said 17-year-old.
I skipped once at 18.
Oh, okay.
But 17 makes... It just irks me. Because they're all 17.
Got it.
But yeah, this is literally like a retelling of Troy, essentially, from what I can tell. But it has really good reviews. So I've been wanting to read that for a long time. Then I need 2 books for Transfiguration. The first one, read a book with LGBTQA plus rep.
That's a lot of letters.
And I chose Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. I started reading this. It's alright so far. When it first came out, it was like really hyped in like BookTube or on BookTube, and I don't know, it's basically about the son of the President of the United States and a son of the royal family in England falling in love. And yeah.
That sounds gay.
Don't. For E in Transfiguration, I need to read a book that's not first in a series. This one I may be stretching it a little bit.
It's not first in a series. It's part 2 of the Mistborn series.
So that is Alloy of Law
4.
By Brandon Sanderson, which is, like he said, the first book in the second Mistborn trilogy. So technically,
it's the 4th
Mistborn book 4.
I think it is.
So it's not the first in the series.
And this is my TBR too, because it's a part of the book club for the end of the month.
You definitely have time to read this one. This one's the last Sunday of the month, which is the 25th. We're doing that live stream to talk about this book, which is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And it's a Brandon Sanderson book, so you know it's going to be like a minimum
of a 4. No! Don't get up, please.
It's a Brandon Sanderson book, so you know it's going to, like, at minimum be, like, good.
Like
right?
A 4-star,
at least a 4. Like, they start at 4s and then only go up from there so far with all of our experience. And we have our good friend Jeff he recommended us read Brandon Sanderson for the first time. That's why we read the original Mistborn series like a couple years ago.
This is like going on 5 years.
He likes this better.
That's crazy.
He says he likes the second series better than the first series.
I hear that people's ultimate favorite Brandon Sanderson is something we haven't read yet.
Okay.
So.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm
and that's
really
pretty much
about
everyone
that.
across the board. So now I get to unwrap a book and see if I want to replace any of these books with that book. I mean, I'm going to have to make sure it fits a challenge.
All right. You want to do the number thing again?
Yeah.
All right, so let me shuffle them. All right, go ahead whenever you're ready. 1 through 5.
2.
I'll start at the top.
Ooh, I like this paper. It's a big book. Oh, no. I don't have time for this.
They're really... yeah, you could have gotten... Do you want to trade them?
Nope. This is how we play this game.
All right. Garuk. It's purple.
It is? Why are you spoiling stuff?
Do you know all of your purple books?
No.
Well, come on. Do it on the thing. Do it up here.
Oh, okay. Nevermore. By Jessica Townsend, The Trials of Morgan Crow. I think there's 2 of these books out. It is a middle grade.
Second middle grade back, huh?
Yeah. I hear that this is very similar to Harry Potter, but it's not.
Impossible.
I hear it's very, very good, though. This book has a lot of hype, so I have a lot of expectations, which may be bad. I really can't talk today.
Ever, Meek. It's like a thing. Like, you just... Nice.
The UK editions of these are so pretty.
So?
I don't know what I could replace this with. 460 pages. Why are middle grade books getting so long nowadays? Well, I can't do it as an audiobook. It's not within the 350 to 390 pages. I mean, I don't think the cover's that gorgeous. I actually think the cover's kind of silly.
Yeah.
It's not under 150 pages.
You can't do the one that you just thought of.
Nope,
From
can't do
your
that.
book thing.
It's not black under the dust jacket. Oh my god. It's not a friend's favorite book.
You can't replace either of these.
It's not in my house colors. And I don't think there's any LGBTQA plus rep. So
That's a lot of letters.
and it's literally not the first in a series, so I cannot replace any of my books with it.
11 books, and here we have them. Hold on.
This is just not gonna happen.
Something was just delivered.
Dog shampoo.
Oh.
Very exciting.
This is our book
Are you gonna read any of them with me?
Hell no.
You don't think any of them sound good? Maybe what about the Nevermore one? Nevermore.
I'm remembering. Nope. Nevermore? Nevermore sounds bad.
Nevermore?
So does the Doc Moccasins or whatever.
Give me this. Oh, that one's just silly.
Oh, jeez.
I got it on Book Outlet. A lot of these I got on Book Outlet because I wasn't sure if I would like them.
Read me the snaps for that thing.
Morgan Crow is cursed. Born on Eventide or Eventide, the unluckiest day for any child to be born, Morgan is blamed for all local misfortunes, from hailstorms to heart attacks, and worst of all, the curse dooms her to die at midnight on her 11th birthday. But as Morgan awaits her fate, a strange and remarkable man named Jupiter North appears. Chased by black smoke hounds and shadowy hunters on horseback, he whisks her away to the safety of a secret magical city called Nevermore. It's in Nevermore that she discovers Jupiter has chosen her to contend for a place in the city's most prestigious organization, the Wondrous Society. In order to join and to stay in the safety of Nevermore for good, Morgan must compete in 4 difficult and dangerous trials against hundreds of other children, or she'll have to leave the city to confront her deadly fate.
I want to add a book to my book thing.
What?
Book 2 in this series.
Oh, okay.
And then the Karis book as well.
You're going to read them before the book club, maybe?
I'm going to read all of them, like, this week.
Okay.
So, I have 4 books now to read.
Do we...
I don't care. You read the audiobook. I don't need the physical.
I do.
You don't have to read it with me. You read it when it's your time. It's my time to read now. It's my time. It's my time. I'm in charge now, Phasma. I'm in charge.
So that's my crazy TBR.
And that's my crazy TBR. I have 4 books. Shampoo was delivered.
I told you it's dog shampoo.
Thank you guys for watching.
If you made it this far, what are they saying?
You're gonna say shampoo.
Shampoo. And let us know down
Incorporate
below
it into your sentence.
if you guys have read any of these books, if you liked them, if you didn't like them. I want to know your honest opinions.
Yeah. Tell us which
Don't
one
be
like
afraid.
you're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna hate that book. If you liked this, you're gonna love that one. Let us know like that.
And I'm up for suggestions. Like if you say a book sucks, like I may change my TBR. Let me know like if something's better.
Yeah, and let us know what your TBR is. Like if you want to just put a list of like what the books that you're doing are, leave them in the comments alongside shampoo. And if you're reading a book that has the word shampoo in it, I would be very impressed.
Double kudos.
I would like freak out.
Freak out. That's pretty some. I can't.
Are you okay?
I'm done.
Stroke. You stroked. You had a stroke. I love you, man. I love you.
That hurts.
What?
I'm
What's wrong with your muscle?
Sore everywhere.
I just tapped your arm like this.
I know.
Jeez.
I really love this cover. Even that.
Thanks for watching, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe. If you guys want to support us on the Patreon, there's a link over there. And there's also, in the little eye, and there's also a link probably in the description. I'm not sure. We do some fun stuff on there. You guys get early access to wands, early access, depending on what tier you choose. But everybody gets Discord access. And on Discord, we do buddy reads, and just, you guys could ask questions, share some stuff. We have
a book talk channel. We have some wand talk.
We usually put announcements on there for certain things. If things running late or anything like that, you guys get first access there. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next video. Say bye, Meek.
Bye, Meek.
Bye, bye, bye.